Warning! This video is intended for educational and MS documentary purposes. The host, Jenny, of the podcast show, The Demon Within, is not a doctor or any type of professional medical advisor.
Welcome back to The Demon Within, Surviving MS. I'm your host, Jenny. Welcome to my war room. This is a space where we come together to battle this illness. In this space, the barriers don't matter. We're a collective made up of all shapes, sizes, and backgrounds. Whether you're walking through this journey with a specific faith or not at all, know that every religion, every type of love, and every person is welcomed here. We don't stand alone. We fight shoulder to shoulder and hand in hand. We're all in this together. Our battles, our fights, our triumphs, our victories, we're all in this together. I started this podcast to let all of you know you're not alone. We're not alone. We have each other.
Hold that thought, everyone. We're briefly evicting the demon within for a quick word from the folks who keep our lights on and our infusion chairs comfortable. Stay tuned. We'll be back to wrestling the beast in just a moment. The demon within will return after these messages, provided we can remember where we left the microphone.
In 2011, at just 31 years old, Lydia's life changed forever. Diagnosed with multiple sclerosis, she embarked on a journey of resilience and determination to navigate the realities of treatment. For 13 years, she faced long hours in clinical settings, searching for comfort and normalcy amidst the cold, sterile environment amongst hospitals. But Lydia refused to let her diagnosis define her. She turned her experience into a mission, creating infusion wear, zip sleeve, adaptive sweatshirts. These aren't just clothes. They are a solution, designed by a warrior for warriors. Infusion wear offers discreet sleeve zippers that allow easy access to IVs while keeping you warm and cozy. The greatest reward for Lydia is seeing her customers share their stories and hearing how these sweatshirts have made their toughest days a little brighter. Because hospitals may be cold, but you don't have to be. Order your infusion wear today and receive 15% off with code JENNY. Visit www.infusionwear.com.
Ad disclaimer. The views expressed in these advertisements are those of the businesses themselves. The Demon Within Surviving MS podcast does not officially endorse, guarantee, or take responsibility.
They say multiple sclerosis takes many things from you. Your mobility, your energy, even sometimes your sense of balance. But the cruelest part that no one talks about? It takes your identity. It's that slow, quiet thief that leaves you staring into the mirror, wondering who exactly is looking back when the person you were is forced to surrender to the person you've become. How do you bridge that gap? Today, in episode 15, we're answering that question the only way we know how, with raw, unfiltered honesty. I wanted to step back and provide a space for the people who have been walking this path right alongside with me. Later in this episode, you will hear directly from my family as they share their perspective on how they see me now and how we're all learning to navigate this new life together. It's personal, it's heavy, and it's real. This episode is, Am I Still Me? The version of myself before MS feels like a ghost sometimes. And I've wondered for a long time how my family's processed that shift. Seeing me go from being the one who does everything to the one who often needs everything done for her. I used to be the person who didn't just handle things, I sprinted through them. I was the one who got everything done immediately, without a second thought. My worth was tied to my pace and my independence. Now, my life has changed drastically. Everything is slow. My body doesn't respond the way it used to. And I find myself having to ask for help with things I once handled with ease. It's not just the physical frustration of moving slower, or the independence on canes, walkers, wheelchairs. It's the mental shift of having to accept that I can no longer be the person who does it all. It's been really hard mentally to understand that I can no longer do it all. I am not the same person I was. I've had to learn how to exist in a body that feels like it's failing me. And that is a daily battle that my family watches me fight. I wanted to give them the floor to share their truth about that transition, because their reality is just as much as a part of this as my own. I've made the conscious choice to step out of the pod lab for the part of this conversation. I wanted them to speak freely without any filtering or hesitation, so that you can hear exactly how this has impacted them. Honestly, and without me there to influence what they have to say. Each of them have been given 5 questions. They are all the same 5 questions. Here is their perspective.
When you think back to who I was before my diagnosis, what is the biggest difference you notice in our daily life now?
I don't think there's a huge difference in daily life. Like, I was in elementary when I think you got your diagnosis. The only thing I can say is daily life slowly changing with the progression getting worse.
Let's get started. Maybe I feel like the biggest difference is that you're happier now.
We just have to be more careful about where we're going, what stores we're doing, what restaurants we're heading to, how much time we have before you run into pain, or how long you can be out. It's really the only thing that's changed from before the diagnosis got worse to living between those 2 time periods.
What has been the hardest part for you personally in adjusting to the fact that I need more help and move at a slower pace?
Kind of just adjusted to you needing more help and just helping when I can, when you aren't so stubborn about it. I think the hardest part in seeing that is probably seeing you being stubborn and then seeing that you can do it. Like, that's hard to see.
The hardest part, I feel like, is that I see you in pain a lot, and I'm always with you, so, like, I always see you in pain.
Nothing's been hard with that. It just comes with it. We just have to adjust ourselves to what you're going through. That's really it. There's nothing more to it. It doesn't change the fact of anything. We're just adjusting to everything that you're going through.
What is a specific moment where you realized everything has changed? And how did you feel in that moment?
Well, things are definitely a bit different now.
When I realized everything has changed, it was when you started walking with the cane. Because, like, when I saw you walking with the cane, like, my heart, like, dropped. If that makes sense.
Nothing's really changed for me. It won't change for me. We understand what you're going through, and we just have to adapt again. That's all it is. So, for better, for worse.
How do you think my identity has changed in your eyes since I became disabled from MS?
Your identity really hasn't changed to me. It's just you slowly not being able to do the same thing?
Personally, your identity hasn't, like, changed. Like, if that makes sense. Like, you're still my mom. Like, you're still my mom. It hasn't changed anything for me.
To me, it hasn't, other than your momentum and you as a person. This progression of MS has been the biggest change from you've had it for so many years to now where it's progressing more than usual. But it hasn't changed your identity in any way. You're still my wife, mother, sister-in-law, daughter-in-law, daughter. You still are who you are.
Despite the challenges we face with my illness, what is one way that our family has grown closer or stronger through this experience?
I have to say that, like, I don't think anybody in the household really views your illness as, like, a challenge. I don't think it's a challenge for us to deal with. It's just that we have to process that you're not always going to be able to do the things you used to. That's just, I think that'd be the biggest challenge for anybody to see if your mom go through. But maybe we grew stronger through the experience and, like, processing it. But I'm probably closer to support you, if I had to say.
Everyone does their part. Everyone's helping out. Everyone is trying to make you comfortable, or, you know, if somebody is walking through, you know, facility, location, restaurant, stores, whatever we do in our daily lives, someone is always picking up, trying to do what you can to help. It's the best way that our family has gotten, I don't want to say closer, but more supportive.
Bye.
A disclaimer. The views expressed in these advertisements are those of the businesses themselves. The Demon Within Surviving MS podcast does not officially endorse, guarantee, or take responsibility for the products or services provided by third parties.
For decades, Lawrence Morello has navigated life with multiple sclerosis, a journey that changed his body, but never his heart. While the world saw a diagnosis, his son saw something entirely different. Lawrence searched everywhere for a book to help his child understand why. Dad moved differently. When he couldn't find a story that captured their reality, he decided to write it himself. The result is My Superhero with Wheels, a breathtaking, must-read children's book that proves that while mobility aids may change how we move, they never diminish the power of a parent's love. Discover the story that is changing how families talk about disability, resilience, and the true meaning of a hero. Grab your copy today and show your little ones that real strength doesn't need to walk, it just needs to love.
Lawrence Morello is an MS warrior advocate and the founder of the MS Reset, a platform dedicated to empowering those living with multiple sclerosis and chronic illness. A passionate content creator, Lawrence has expanded his advocacy to literature with his debut children's book, Superhero with Wheels, inspired by his relationship with his young son. Grab your copy today on Amazon.
Listening to that, it's a lot. It's heavy, it's honest, and it's exactly what I needed to hear, even if it hurts a little. When I say that my life has changed, I'm not just talking about the mobility aids or that I move at a slower pace. I'm talking about a fundamental shift in who I am. Research into MS shows that I'm not alone in this. Many people living with this disease literally describe a mourning process for the version of themselves they feel that they've lost. It's an identity crisis that hits you so hard when you realize you can't move through the world the way you used to. Experts often describe this through the 5 stages of grief: denial, anger, bargaining, depression, and acceptance, which I covered in episode 1, because we've all been there. Every single one of us struggling with this disease has been through those 5 stages I just listed. And the truth is, we cycle through this not just once, but whenever the disease changes our path again. It's easy to feel like you're fading away, or that your value is tied to what you can accomplish in one day, which is a dangerous trap to fall into. In fact, studies show that MS disrupts the social roles, like being a partner, a parent, a worker. It can strike the very heart of how we perceive ourselves. It's common for the illness to feel like it's becoming the center of your identity, leading to what some researchers call engulfment, where the illness feels bigger than the person. But there's a way to pull yourself back. Coping isn't about ignoring the loss. It's about acknowledging it and finding a new way to exist. It's about learning to distinguish yourself from your diagnosis, realizing that while MS is a part of who you are, it isn't all of who you are. It means finding new ways to experience the things that once brought you fulfillment, creativity, connection, or service, even if you have to change how you do them. It's about building a community of people who truly understand, and knowing that reaching out for professional support or therapy isn't a sign of weakness, but a vital part of protecting your spirit. I've had to learn that my worth isn't measured by how fast I can get things done, but by the resilience I show in the quiet moments between my struggles. It's in the way I choose to keep creating, like producing this podcast and sharing my story. Even when my body feels like it's a weight. Even in the moments I can't speak too well. I'm sure you guys have noticed that on here. My speech isn't always on par due to multiple sclerosis. It's in the dedication I pour into my pets, my 4 dogs and 9 aquarium tanks. Yes, I said it, 4 dogs and 9 aquarium tanks. Because it's a passion I refuse to let go of. My husband and I recently got into fish and aquariums and so forth, so our house has literally become a fortress for fish. It's actually really therapeutic. My husband is amazing. He has built all these aquariums in our home, 9 of them, so that I can sit and enjoy my coffee in the mornings and just have some peace. It's very, very therapeutic. I love it.
Don't touch that dial. You won't believe the tip we're sharing in the next segment. It's a total game changer for your daily routine. But before we hit a home run with that, let's take a quick time out for a word from the amazing sponsors making this show possible. Stick around. You don't want to miss this.
Surviving Life is a deeply honest and uplifting memoir by Ricky Harvey, a British author who has lived with primary progressive MS for over 2 decades. From a turbulent childhood marked by family conflict to the challenges of serious illness, Ricky shares a life shaped by resilience, love, travel, and unmistakable British humor. This is not a medical book, but a lived experience story, one that balances tears with laughter and hardship with hope. Along the way, Ricky reflects on marriage, family, disability, and the importance of finding light even in the darkest moments. As praised by Paul Lima, the book is told with humor, honesty, and a huge heart. Surviving Life is a reminder that love, family, and humor can carry us through anything.
Surviving Life can be purchased on Amazon. The author of this book, Ricky Harvey, donates 20% of royalties to his local MS therapy center.
The views expressed in these advertisements are those of the businesses themselves. The Demon Within Surviving MS podcast does not officially endorse, guarantee, or take responsibility for the products or services provided by third parties.
Resilience is showing up for my kids in the ways that I still can. Like taking the time to give my daughter the haircut that she really wanted. Whew, that was really hard. It took a lot out of me, but so worth it though. It's the effort I put into bringing all of us together, like organizing our recent MS walk at Cranes Roost Park, ensuring that I'm still an active, present part in my family's life. And ultimately, it's the radical honesty I'm choosing to embrace today by giving my family the space to share their truth so we can move forward together. Before I go any further, I want to share something important with all of you. My journey and the things that help me find strength to cope are deeply personal to me. That being said, I want you to know that this space, this war room, is a sanctuary for everyone. I deeply respect all beliefs and people from all backgrounds, every religion, everyone of all kinds are welcomed here. I don't discriminate. MS doesn't discriminate. We are all one in this together. I'm not here to convert anyone or tell you how to find your own peace. I'm simply sharing what sustains me personally as I live with the daily reality of this affliction. As I navigate these changes, I find myself holding on to Joshua chapter 1 verse 9. Have I not commanded you? Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid. Do not be discouraged, for the Lord your God will be with you wherever you go. To me, this verse isn't just about being brave in the face of a fight. It's about the quiet courage it takes to accept a life that you didn't choose. It's the promise that I don't have to carry this burden of this identity crisis alone. When the fear of the future creeps in, or when I feel discouraged by what my body can no longer do, this is my reminder that my strength isn't something I have to manufacture on my own. It's a promise that I'm being walked through this uncertainty, and that no matter how much my life or my identity shifts, I'm never truly wandering off the path. In my journey, I also look to Jeremiah 17:14. Heal me, Lord, and I will be healed. Save me, and I will be saved, for you are the one I praise. When I say healed, I want to be clear about what that means to me. God may not have taken away my MS, but He has done something even more profound. He's healed the anger and bitterness that's lived inside me forever. Because of multiple sclerosis, because of losing a part of myself, I was so angry, so bitter all the time. Not just at the disease, but it started to be a way I lashed out at everyone out there, everyone who was what I consider normal, right? I lost so much from this illness. God has healed the deep, jagged hurt caused by the way others treat me or perceive me because of my disability. I'm sharing this not just to talk about religion, you guys, but about the mechanics of true healing. It's not always about the body. It's about the mind, the heart, and the spirit. For so long, I felt like I was just trying to survive this disease, just trying to get through the day, through the tasks, through the pain. But there is a massive difference between surviving and living. Living means choosing to be happy with where I am and finding peace with who I am right now in this body. It's about letting go of the eternal war and accepting that even if my physical health is unpredictable, my capacity for joy and purpose are not. We aren't just here to endure. We're here to live, to grow, and to find beauty in the new reality.
We're stepping away from the demon within for a word from our sponsors. Don't go far, though. We're trading the battle for a blueprint. Stick around for a special book reveal that proves every story is worth telling. We'll be right back.
They walked away to protect their secrets. Fate brought them back to reveal the truth. When Emil disappeared from Rachel's life, he took her unspoken what-ifs with him. He was drowning in unrelenting pain.
She was quietly navigating a new life with multiple sclerosis.
Neither felt whole enough to stay. Now, a chance encounter at a Toronto credit union
brings them face to face.
He's no longer the rising star she knew.
And she's the one in charge.
Amidst the routine of the workday, old tensions reignite, forcing them to confront the lovesick reality of their lives. From prolific author Paul Lima comes a story of love interrupted and the bravery it takes to be vulnerable when your body feels like the enemy, lovesick. Paul Lima has lived with secondary progression MS for 25 years. Paul is a veteran writer and the author of more than 45 books across non-fiction and fiction. A former business writing trainer and freelance specialist, Paul now focuses on crafting deeply resonant novels that explore life's unspoken moments. His latest work, Lovesick, is a testament to his ability to blend realistic life challenges with the complexities of modern romance.
Paul Lima's books can be found on Amazon and as EPUBs on Kobo.com.
The views expressed in these advertisements are those of the businesses themselves. The Demon Within Surviving Mess podcast does not officially endorse.
Before I sign off, I want to say thank you. Thank you for listening. Thank you for holding the space with me and for being willing to walk through the heavy, the messy, and real parts of my life with me. Thank you so much. If you're out there struggling with your own diagnosis, or if you're trying to piece together an identity that feels like it's been shattered, please know this. You are still you. The circumstances of your life may have shifted. Your pace may have slowed. And the road ahead might look nothing like the one you had planned. But the core of who you are, that still remains. Don't let the demon of this disease convince you that your value is tied to your productivity. You are valuable in your rest, in your struggle, and in your resilience. Keep fighting, keep showing up for yourself, and keep finding your own ways to hold onto the light. We're in this together. I'm Jenny, and this is The Demon Within Surviving MS. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!
Life with an invisible illness can feel completely isolating, but you don't have to navigate it alone. Meet Terry and Nick, the brilliant minds behind 40 Below Zero, an international podcast hosted by two guys living with multiple sclerosis. They keep it real, raw, and unfiltered about the daily realities, challenges, and triumphs of life with MS. I'm Jenny, host of the Demon Within podcast Surviving MS, and I had the absolute honor of being a guest on their show. The conversations they're having are powerful, educational, and deeply validating. If you or someone you love is fighting multiple sclerosis, you need to check them out. Tune in, subscribe, and join the community over at 40 Below Zero today, available everywhere.
Is blessed. No matter what obstacle she faces, she finds a way to make it through. She's a survivor and a champion, and there's nothing that can be said or done that can ever take that away from her. This woman is blessed, believe it, she's a champion, living without stress, believe it, she's a champion. This woman is blessed, believe it, she's a champion, living without stress.